Holy shit, I have done it. So, instead of playing Jedi Survivor for the past several weeks, I've been playing something else. I've been playing Ancient Dungeon, which is, hang on, let me bring it up real quick. Is this game. I highly recommend it if you're into VR. You know, if you're not, you get sick or whatever, I don't know. You do you. This game is amazing. You know, is dungeon crawler, what have you. I've gotten quite good at the game. So I wanted to describe kind of like what's going on. I was trying to do this in VR and set up the recording. It did not work well. There is no audio. But the important thing is that there's video. So, what I'm going to do here is bring up the menu. Look at this. You start out with 5 sword damage and 3 knife damage. Now I have 55 and 25. It's my luck, worst thing. But like, look at all the upgrades I found. Clearly my luck was on my side. The throwing knife became my most OP weapon. I would throw it and it would stick into things and like it would just embed itself and constantly make the enemy take damage. There was no gravity on the thing. There was a burst of poison and an explosion, and by holding it in my hand longer and having it out or whatever, it got bigger, as you'll see. And I was just OP. New game plus plus plus. Instant death on hit. I did this whole thing. 5 stages. Didn't get hit once. Yeah. This is glorious. I filled up 8 rows of upgrades. So, as you see, the throwing knife gets bigger in my hand. I have a few wisps to help me. Usually the boss is big scary. Now, look, scroll it back a little. You see how much damage I did when I initially threw it? 204. I don't even... How? 204? That's insane. Anyway. I immediately killed 2 of the little eyeball things shooting at me. And then if you stand in that little corner where I was backing up into, only 2 of the closest ones can hit you. And that is great strat for anyone who gets to this far. Stand on either end, you only have to worry about 2 of the eyeballs. Watch their beams, dodge their beams, you're good. Also, my knife had auto aim. So I throw it, and it would bop right into him. This is getting this is a dark stage. I'm gonna try and light myself up a little bit better. So, great strat for this part. After you defeat, not really, the first stage of the boss, then you have to go through this skeleton room. As you can see, there's quite a few coming at you. If I had sound, which I was really trying to get sound, but it didn't work, you'd be able to hear like a whole bunch of them notice you, because it makes a little ping noise for those of you who haven't played the game. So what you want to do when you're jumping in this hole, wait for them to notice you, and then crouch. They fly all over you, and then spastastic your sword above you. It's stupid, but it works. And then the rest of them, they come at you 1 or 2 at a time, and that's manageable. You know, you just gotta wait for the right moment to strike. Helps to use your knife to take a few of the stragglers. Sometimes they hit walls and get hit off course, like that guy. I don't have the patience anymore. I've done this so many times. Yeah. Spoilers ahead for, you know, the end. There's not really a story to this game. You collect journal pages. This is just a boss fight. But spoiler alert, you know. So with the embed, you want to get him while he's staying still back there. So that way he's constantly taking damage while you're dodging his stuff. Cool laser beam sound effects. You get the idea. Barf noises. But Yeah, then the other skull, much easier. They come at you much more one at a time. It's not a huge spastastic part. Unless you were to run out into there, which I don't recommend. Don't do that. It's bad. Dumb. It's stupid. But you just take care of them one or two at a time. Same thing as before. I'm still in awe that I did this. I mean, at this point, the boss fight for me isn't that much of a challenge, but it was getting through all the 4 other stages without taking any damage. Luckily, my knife came in clutch. "71 keys, too. So many. So, yeah, I tried to throw it. The knife couldn't find him, so I was like, fine. Take my knife back. Had to hold it in my hand so it would get all big and do the most damage. 101. That is this is the fastest I've ever beat this thing. And then apparently you have the option to completely loop it again, but the new game plus. This is my 4th time going through this. It's like, no, I'm good. So, yep, you are victorious. It took me 30 adventurers, or 30 times going and starting a new run to do this, but and I just did this too, like a few minutes ago. Anyway, I wanted to make this video to, one, flex a little bit, and 2, to give some advice on how to beat this incredibly annoying boss. When you find him the first time, is just you are like drenched in sweat because it was like the farthest you've ever been. At least for me, it was. I was drenched in sweat, was holding on by like a thread, had like 2 hearts. And then by the time I got to the first skull room, I was at half a heart. I'm just like, I can do this all day. And then all of them came at me and killed me anyways. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.